Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? I mentioned I was busy, right? I've been mentioning that quite a bit. And sometimes being busy can lead to you missing deadlines. And sometimes you weren't quite aware of the deadlines. Anyhow, Eric Bloat of Bloat Games contacted me a little while ago saying, hey, would you maybe just put up a video before my Kickstarter of Vigilante City? I said, sure. And I didn't realize he had only contacted me a couple days before the Kickstarter went up. And I was, saved the text or the message and said, okay, I'm going to get back to this. And by the time I realized that hadn't gotten back to it yet, the Kickstarter had launched for a few days, and he had already exceeded his goal by quite a bit. In fact, I'm just checking here on my laptop. See, this is really high tech. I have to use two devices at once. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got $5,183 pledged of a $1,000 goal. And Eric always sets his goals a little bit low, but he's always delivered on Kickstarters, always delivered on them in spades, usually ahead of time. So, good stuff. And let's see if we can get a nifty little picture of survive this Vigilante City. There you go. Really high tech, like I said. I do take a lot of time editing my videos. This looks like a really fun game. He sent me kind of like the little quick start, just kind of like a teaser of what it's going to be. It's going to be a little bit different than the Vigilante hack. City full of sinners. In this game, you're no hero. For the most part, the heroes that you create aren't quite so heroic. It's more lower tier heroism. In Survive This Vigilante City, you can still play, as far as I can tell, heroes like that, or you can go for the real extreme, the cyborg, the mutants, all the kind of classic tropes that you remember from all things like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and let's see, what else did he list here as Batman the Animated Series, X-Men, Spider-Man, so just variety. And it's a supers game. It's a gritty street crime game as well. I can see a lot of Jokers and the Pharaoh, King Tut, I think, from the Batman series, and all kinds of just really goofy sort of stuff going on. If you like OSR fueled games, this game will probably push the buttons for you. Most of his games tend to go in that direction. It's compatible with Dark Places and Demogorgons. It's compatible with Survive This Zombies. Pretty much like any sort of white box influenced OSR product, although, of course, most of them at that level are kind of interchangeable regardless of flavor, even something based on more of like Black Hack or whatever. So, it looks like a real fun game. Eric's Kickstarters are generally pretty cheap. It looks like you can get in for as little as $10, and if you spend something like $34, you'll get both books, because there are 2 books included with this and both PDFs. So, go check it out. I will hopefully put a link down here. It's up until July 22nd, so there's still a good amount of time to get in on this. It's July, it's hot, you can hear my air conditioner. But once again, Eric is busy as a bee and putting out some more neat stuff for us OSR types. So it looks like it should be a really fun game. Yeah, he's always done really well with his Kickstarters, always been really good about fulfillment. So I would say, if it sounds interesting, jump on.